And on this episode of Controversial Conversation, we have.
No, we refuse to talk about
Yes.
IRS here because there's an imposter.
Why?
between
Why?
us.
Nah.
I think Tarun is sus.
I
You
don't
know-
know, man. It seems like Rahul was the one not completing the tasks.
Bother too much.
How often is too often? Huh?
Fucking we
Every day.
probably
Every day.
yeah, every day.
Once a day is too often? You guys think
I'm
so?
pretty sure there's people who do it every day.
Yeah, probably are, honestly. Probably we will do it like every other hour or something like that.
You never know. There's probably people like that as well.
The world, I remember seeing this, the world masturbation record is like 43 or
Then
something
he died.
In what?
Guy
In
died.
what?
in 1 day.
Oh my god.
And
He died.
he died. Yeah, man, it's me. I send submissions to my own podcast. Yes.
Pretty desperate, man. Pretty
Actually, do you guys send
That's not a bad
submissions?
idea. Not yet, but we probably should.
Don't tell the viewers, you idiots.
Yeah. Welcome back to episode
11.
11?
11.
Yes, welcome back to episode 11 of the Controversial Conversation podcast. With me, Rahul Harikumar. That didn't come out right. Tarun Menon and Shreyas Kota. We've been doing this for a while. It's been 10 episodes, guys.
It's been 11
Yeah,
episodes.
11 episodes.
It's
You
been
should have
10.
said
Now
that.
it's been, when this comes out, it's been 11. Okay. Cool.
Right,
Uh,
What on
so-
earth? We're recording it.
Welcome back. Welcome back. It's been 1 week.
This guy confuses me, man. Anyway, moving
Yeah,
on.
I mean, yeah. So, I mean, it has been 10 episodes for you guys, but for me, it's only been like what 4, 6 counting the lost episodes, but 4.
Let's not talk with lost ones.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
bad memories.
It's just lost now.
It's just lost.
I want to ask you guys one question though, if it's all right with you.
No.
Okay, Shreyas,
Yeah.
I want to ask you a question then.
Right, cool. Shoot.
How are you, Shreyas? It's been a week.
I'm good. I dislike college classes. I am doing a lot of work
So am I. We're in the same class.
with songs and all that stuff, and the podcast and all that stuff. So,
So am I. We're in the same podcast as well.
yeah, but are you in the same songs?
Maybe. I
Maybe,
mean, I
yeah.
am in your songs.
Yeah, it's a teaser. It's a teaser for the next song.
Okay.
So just watch out.
What have
anyway,
you been
so-
up to, Menon?
I mean, we've got a week's break from school, which is great.
How lucky is that? Okay, why do you have a break when us college people who are drowning? Why do we not have breaks?
We're in college. That was the whole
Yeah,
point.
I mean,
you signed
so
up
I mean,
for
it's like-
college because you want
it's
to
it's
study.
it's also it's like it's SRM and they don't give holidays like ever.
Whoa.
Pretty sure they like.
Bro.
I'm
That's
pretty sure
We
they
don't
do
people want
holidays.
people on our tail.
Political.
We don't want people on our
I'm just-
tail.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. You know, I love that we don't have holidays because we get to work more
Oh, yeah, that's
and
true. That's true.
you know
Always going to talk
and, you
good
know,
about your
achieve-
college. Bro.
achieve our dreams harder and faster. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just
How do you
saying
achieve
you don't get
harder and
holidays.
faster?
Achieve what harder? Achieve harder, just in general.
Just achieve.
Achieve
harder, man.
exactly a lot of things. You can achieve a lot of things.
Yeah,
Any positive, negative, just achieve.
that's fair. That's fair.
Shreyas is just trying to follow his family's footsteps and become hella rich.
Be rich.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has there been an episode since he came where we haven't called him rich?
I don't think so. I don't think there'll ever be that sort of episode.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
not. You guys are probably richer than I am, honestly.
blame your parents, Shreyas,
Yeah.
for being born rich.
How would I blame for being born poor? More like this is the only room in this house. You know.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
What he's
I,
trying to say is your room is like a house because it's that big.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on. Let's deviate from the richness because there's no richness in this place. So let's move on.
Rich.
What do we have to talk about?
You know, have you ever subconsciously rated someone? I mean, like, no, I'm not talking about the 9 out of 10 or 8 out of 10. You know, like, you rate people based on, like, some standards that you set. For me, personally, I often think of people and divide them into 3. How well they do in studies, how well they do in sports, and how well they socialize. Do you ever
I
do
think you
stuff
told
like
me
that?
this.
Yeah, I think
think
I
you
have.
told me that.
I'm asking Shreyas.
But wait, that
So,
was cut out. That was cut out. It never made the air.
Really?
Yeah, it didn't make the air.
Alright then, let's move on then. Both of you.
no, but
Yes.
yeah. So I have a question actually about that. So, what about people who like fit in all three?
Exactly, they get rated higher. That's it.
Like me.
Rahul, we weren't talking about neither. We'll get
It's
there.
not neither because it's 3.
Yeah, what is it?
So
It's
it-
neither.
Hey,
Neither
what
doesn't-
happened?
It doesn't even
You know,
apply. then.
Rahul always talks in the group chats, like our class group chats and all, about how he's gonna fail the exam, how he's gonna, fail study, like, he sucks at studies
And I
and all
do.
that stuff.
He's just
And
gonna
I do.
fail
And-
studying.
I mean, he's that bad at studying. He's gonna fail studying itself. And but he puts himself in the good at studies category.
Really?
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
he's just trying to
I'm-
live out his dream, I guess.
That's true.
He's achieving. He's achieving.
A man can wish. A man can wish.
SRM, changing lives for the better.
So I mean, I guess I don't like have any like specific criteria to rate people like you do. I just like rate them in my mind, I guess. About
All of us rate
How
them in our
did-
minds. No one going up to people and saying you're shit at studies, man. So I don't value you.
I mean,
It's
that would be
obviously in the
pretty
mind.
cool. That would be pretty cool. Where you could just-
no, I mean like rate in my mind as in like I don't have a specific criteria for it. It's just up like happens.
Everybody does that. You're telling me you don't like judge people for how they are. Like if someone's better than somebody else at something, you don't.
That's literally what I'm saying. That's what I do. I don't have any specific criteria like Menon does. I said this. This is the third time I'm saying this. But
He's
yes.
just saying-
No,
And
how-
they're just ignoring him.
no, but okay. Surely you must rate them on something. You can't say I don't have any criteria. What are you rating them on then?
Probably contextual, like when he's inside a bar,
Yeah.
he's probably rating them based on looks. Although I highly doubt he's ever been to a bar, but then that's beside the
I
point.
have been to a bar.
That's
I
a
have
lie.
been to a bar.
That's a lie.
That is not a lie. Rahul
Seriously,
can
ultimate-
corroborate.
Can I? I mean,
Yes, we
that
got.
was a barbecue. It's like barbecue nation, basically.
Technically, I mean, we did
Jesus
technically
Christ,
kicked
yeah.
out of a bar, so
I wasn't talking
No,
about a
we-
juice bar.
Yeah, I can't corroborate for Shreyas there. I can't vouch for you. I'm sorry.
this is what's known as betrayal. So
Man's learnt a new word, corroborate.
corroborate.
Showing the richness
Anyway.
of his blood.
Okay. Anyway.
Anyway.
So yeah. Okay. So Shreyas doesn't judge people. Apparently, what a good. I don't know.
Samaritan.
I literally
Good
just said I
Good
judge
Samaritan.
people, man. This is the fourth time I'm saying. I literally said I judge people. I just say I don't have any specific criteria to judge them on.
So what goes to your head then?
He stereotypes
And-
them. That's what's happening here. He generalizes them.
Yeah, but you have to stereotype them based on something.
Maybe
I
looks.
don't know. I guess
Maybe
like
looks is everything for
Wait,
sure.
let him say it. Let him say it. He isn't saying anything.
I mean I guess like how looks obviously, but
Okay, so that's a category. That is a category.
that's one character. I mean I guess how they are at speaking and
Again, another category. You said I don't have any categories.
communicating.
That is a
That's
whole
another
category.
category.
That is a whole category.
Because like there are some people who like speak really well, but then they type like
Oh,
they type so terribly. It's
so that's
so bad.
you split
They
it into
have-
two categories now.
They have like dots. They have like dots between every single word, and most of the time it's not even like type. It's not even spelled properly. The like is LYK,
Oh my
and
god.
Who are you talking to? Man? Who texts people like that nowadays?
oh
You'd
man,
be
you know,
surprised.
man.
There's still a lot of people.
Some of my school friends are like that. Some college people are also like that. I'm not gonna name obviously because I literally just shame them. But
Do it.
uh,
Name them. Name them. Bring them out to the world. Why are you typing LYK in 2020?
if they're watching this, they know who they are.
Fair
That's
enough.
all.
Fair enough.
So essentially that's it. I mean, looks is not even really that big of a deal, honestly.
Oh. So yes,
And when I'm judging
the
people,
non-shallow.
obviously when I'm like
Angel.
going, obviously when I'm going for like who I want to, who I have interest in, then obviously I look at looks. But
Who you
in
want to
general,
share your noodles with?
Yeah, who I want to share my rules with. That is a very good
Analogy.
analogy. So
Yeah, no.
What about
that's
you,
it.
Rahul?
Yeah.
What
Oh,
do you
I
what do
judge
you base
people
them
all
on?
the time. I judge myself. I judge other people. I judge God.
It's mutual. I judge you too.
God, Jesus.
Basically, anybody that is mentioned in a conversation anywhere around the world, they're judged. I think it's human nature, though. Like, nobody. I don't believe people who say they don't judge anybody.
Well, I mean, it's almost it is subconscious. Even if you don't even if you don't think you judge anybody, you definitely have like a tier list of people in your head. I feel like.
Oh, so he can't. He doesn't have categories in his head, but he has tier lists for people.
Tier list is the rich way of saying categories, man. What do you know, Rahul?
Probably.
Yeah.
After this conversation, I think both of you go into my F tier. So
Okay.
That's it. It just stops with the F tier. That's it. Nothing.
I would
below that.
label them separately, not like alphabetical. That's
Yeah.
pretty dumb. It's pretty bad. Like
Now,
God
how-
tier, epic
how would you
tier.
label them? Okay, God tier, epic tier. I mean, this is just sounds like what a 13-year-old would label their tier list. God, epic, legend. You guys have played Happy Wheels, right?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. So there's like stages where you like jump and you have to fall into a pit of spikes and
Yeah, and
it's like
then depending on where you jump is like God, epic, legend, ultra,
God, epic,
ultra
Virgin.
bazooka, super.
ultra. And then there's just start name dropping YouTubers like PewDiePie level, Jacksepticeye level.
Tana Mong. How do you
Yeah,
say
it's
it?
just
Tana Mong. Tana
Monjo.
Mong.
Monjo.
Yeah, okay.
Rubbish. That's how you say your name. Rubbish.
Pretty much. Anyway,
Talking about pop culture, fuck it, I don't know anything. Let's move on.
that's the way. That's the way. Pop culture. Is there anything about pop culture recently? Have you guys
Yeah.
played the new game Among Us?
No, we refuse to talk about
Yes.
Among Us here because there's an imposter.
Why?
among
Why?
us.
Nah.
I think Tarun is sus.
I
Okay,
don't know,
now-
man. It seems like Rahul was the one not completing the tasks.
Speaking of which, so yesterday I was playing Among Us with Rahul. So he died like in the first 30 seconds, and
I just want to say, if you're gonna bring this up, bring up the all my epic imposter wins as well, and now the best imposter there is.
anyway, you might be the best imposter ever, but you didn't know you could complete tasks while you're dead.
It's like I said, what you're talking about is in-game knowledge, but I didn't lack the logic or the wit to win the game.
You
that's
played
like
Among
saying-
Us for like
No.
weeks, and you don't know you can complete tasks while
That's
dead.
like playing Call of Duty on another person's console, and he has a different controller setting
It is
on.
literally
you just
not
can't
the
win.
same. It is literally not the same.
It's very similar. You don't know
It
the
is not
controls
similar at all.
or the rules.
It is not similar at all.
Anyway.
You know the basic rules of COD. The basic rules of Among Us is when you're dead, you can complete tasks.
That's pretty dumb, man.
He
They
was-
don't show you the
he was
rules
the-
before you start the game.
He was the only one who didn't complete his tasks. And
Anyway, we still won the game.
my
We still won the
team-
game. I didn't
we won
cast
the
that we
game.
won the game.
True.
I
We
didn't
won the
cast that we
game.
won the
True. In my DMs, is like, why are these people not completing tasks? What's wrong with them? All that shit. It turns out he's the one not completing tasks.
Join
Anyway.
us on the next episode of Controversial Conversation for
Don't say
hopefully
that.
something more interesting than what's happening right now.
I know. Can we just move on to the submissions?
Yeah,
Too bad I
let's
didn't bring it
move
up.
on here. Among Us
Anyway.
is let's just move on.
First submission of the day. Okay. Is it wrong to watch hentai? My girlfriend found out I watch it and she doesn't like it. How do I justify it to her? P.S. Love the podcast.
That
Thanks
explains
for
why he
loving the
loves hentai as well.
Thanks for loving the podcast,
Pretty close
Mr.
relation,
Random
if you ask
Dude.
me.
What if we
Uh,
got him into hentai by talking about it in the past?
I will say though that I mean I've said this before, but we are definitely the wrong people to come to for relationship advice.
Not really, man. Who's more qualified than us?
I know you are, Shreyas. You're pretty bad at relationship advice.
I mean, I've had like 16,000
Why am I bad?
relationships.
I've never given you guys any relationship advice ever. How can you say I'm bad?
Exactly. That's why you're bad.
We never asked. Why would I give you relationship advice?
You have to just
Just go with
like
the
live in
flow.
the moment and
Yeah.
find out.
Yeah,
Nobody asks.
It's
yeah,
like
just like
there's some hints, man. You gotta catch the hints. You know
Pretty
how
much.
Rahul has been crying for help ever since the bro code violation. Why aren't you helping him out?
Rahul. It is not okay to break the bro code, but sometimes we all make mistakes.
See, that's not relationship advice. That's just a dumb quote.
It's not a quote. It's
Abraham Lincoln
proper
would have
life.
said that.
Honest Abe. Anyway,
Im-
so okay. First off, is it wrong to watch hentai?
It is not wrong to watch hentai.
If you watch porn, it's just as good as what's the
It is literally
difference?
it is literally 2D porn.
Yeah.
I mean, it
More
isn't even
cats.
2D.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
it isn't 2D.
Okay, Rahul's going to go into like the whole. He's going to
Max, no.
analyze. He's going to
I was
analyze
just
hentai for us now.
I was just saying it's three-dimensional.
Go ahead. Oh, you're talking about like script wise or like the animation? What are we doing here?
No, the animation. The animation.
Okay.
Script-wise, three-dimensional script.
I thought you had
Nah,
like
nah. I don't have
some
that much knowledge about hentai.
deeper meanings here.
It's a bunch of drawings made of people fucking. It's basically 2D. But
Yeah.
anyway,
No,
that's not the
one
discussion
second.
here.
Okay, then go on. I don't care really.
Yeah, that's not the discussion. The discussion is it wrong to watch hentai? And I don't think it's wrong to watch hentai.
I don't think so either. I don't think so either. What's wrong about it?
I mean, it is like
But
it is literally porn. So
all three
I
of
mean-
us have unanimously agreed it's not wrong. Why are we still talking about whether it's wrong or not?
No,
this is fucking
just
cool.
summarizing it.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's just summarizing.
so that brings us to this then. The girlfriend is pissed. She doesn't like it. How does he justify it? First of all, does she have reason to be pissed? No, because it's not really. But wait, okay. Watching it isn't wrong. What about when you already have a girlfriend?
Okay,
Yeah, it's a bit
I
weirder then.
it's a bit weirder than I agree, but I don't think it's wrong personally, even if you have a girlfriend. It's like
You don't?
yeah, I because like porn does it even if you're talking like normal porn, there's a major difference between porn and actual sex. So like it's like a glorified version of actual sex.
Memories are flowing through me with the actual conversation that led to Shreyas being labeled cuck. I don't think the viewers have seen it though. Okay, so basically you're saying it doesn't matter if he's like watching other people when he has his own. Is that
Yeah,
what you're saying?
Yeah,
because that's
it's
basically and it's basically like I would say watching a pop. It's like watching a different podcast
It's not the same.
as well as watching ours. That's something like
it's
that.
You don't bang the podcast.
yeah, it's like completing a
You
game and
don't
still using cheat
you don't
codes.
you don't bang porn either. So like
Yeah, that's
you just
sort of
watch people
You
banging.
don't jack off to the
also right.
podcast.
Maybe there
Maybe.
are people out there who do. You know,
You can't
they love the
assume, man. Can't
It's
love
possible.
the
assume.
It's
sound of our
possible. It's
voices.
possible.
Love the sound of our voices. You know, so it's
Okay, so let's put you in the spot as I always do. So
yeah, of
your
course.
girlfriend comes up and you catch her watching porn. You're okay with that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I would be okay with that.
Yeah.
At the same, no, wait. Let me explain. So like, I would be okay with that, and but I wouldn't like it very much.
So okay, let's twist it even more. She's watching gay porn, only guys in it.
Okay, then like I'm not really worried because they're gay people.
Yeah,
So
but they're
unless you want to
guys.
get with a gay guy,
They're other guys. Why does it matter if they're gay or not? She isn't.
no, I mean it's like watching lesbian porn for us, I guess. You know,
Exactly. Do you think anyone would like that? You're looking at other women.
I'm looking at other women who would never be attracted to me or
Well, that's
anybody
just
of my
sad.
gender.
That's
That's just
Anybody
like
of
the,
my
really
gender. Okay,
disrespectful to yourself.
that sounds depressing. I know. I'm saying like
It's
my gender.
no. Okay, think about it. You just walk in and she's watching like 6 other people go at it, guys.
what on earth, Rahul? Why are you twisting it so much, man?
No, because I want to see how he's fine with it.
We went from normal porn to like fucking 6 people guys like gang banging.
What is it?
I would say that's like a very unrealistic. I mean, not. I would say it's very unrealistic.
I'm just trying to get your view on this. Okay, look. So would you be fine with that? Because
Hexabang. Now that's a good name for 6 people having sex.
Hexabang.
nice ring to it.
Hexabang.
But anyway, Shreyas, don't keep pushing it away.
I
Confront
am
him.
not pushing it away.
Then tell me what you think. Tell me how that's fine for you. That's
Because
weird.
at that point for me at least, it's unrealistic enough for me to like not really think about it that much. If it's a guy and a girl, or yeah, a guy and a girl, then I probably would be a little like offended. But if it's gone up to like six guys gang banging each other, it's unrealistic enough for me to not give a shit. And
Okay.
I think that's the case with this situation here also. It's hentai. It's unrealistic as hell. There's like
Yeah.
tentacles and shit involved in this.
It's probably like a girl and like 16 octopuses or something.
I'm pretty sure there's normal hentai as well.
Octopi.
You don't have to think about tentacles.
Yeah, but like
Who
normal
mentioned
hentai is
tentacles?
still
Let's-
still out
No,
there
no,
with
no,
six
no, no, no.
six guys gang banging each other.
Who mentioned tentacles here?
Shreyas.
I mentioned tentacles.
Really? Shays, what you
That-
on, man? What are you
That's
doing?
the first thing that came to his mind as well.
What are you
when
doing,
mentioned
man?
hentai.
When you talk hentai, you always talk tentacles. That's the
No,
rule
we
of it.
don't. No, we do
No,
not.
you don't.
Yeah.
I think
do
anime,
you-
anime girls, anime characters.
What
That's
are
what
you
I think.
doing, man? Shreyas, come on. You think octopi
like
are... You think... You know how you said the lesbians aren't attracted to you? You think octopi are attracted to you?
I
don't
hope
get
not.
it. I mean, maybe.
Maybe, but
Kind
like
of
I'm
looking,
not gonna go near one to find out. So
kind of looking fresh with that new haircut, you know?
yeah, let's move on.
No, let's sum it up for this guy. He has a question.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
does
so
he
I-
justify himself now? The way you didn't convince me, so I'm not sure if it convinced her. Maynard, do you have any way to convince?
You know, if...
I'm gonna say it's fake, like completely unrealistic.
But it
So it doesn't
isn't
matter.
though. 6 guys are very much real. You could find 6 guys anywhere.
You could find octopi anywhere, especially if you live near SeaWorld, but that's beside the point.
Talking about hentai over here, like, and plus six guys is still pretty unrealistic. Can you find six girls to fuck you right now?
Unrealistic, it's even worse because that is something that like you could never provide.
Okay, that is a good point. That is a good
How
point.
do you know?
You
Shays
cannot.
could provide it. It's a
Yeah.
possibility.
It makes you think like maybe that's what like really
That's what she wants.
gets her off.
My God.
I guess this is like a whole podcast topic in itself.
He
No,
needs
it's
to,
not.
he needs
You
to
could,
can
you
talk
could
about
say
the
it
entire-
if you knew what it
we
was.
could- No, I mean like we could talk about
Yeah, we could. You could
talk
sum
about
it
for
up.
like an hour, like normally, but this is a very convoluted topic, I think.
He needs
You
to
didn't go to-
transplant 5 penises on himself now.
Okay, let's just outweigh it. What do you think? Like when you think of this point and the one you gave me, you still think it's okay? Okay, forget about okay. Do you think you'd be like fine with it as you're expecting her to be?
And it's hard to say. I've never really been in this situation before, so
I don't think so. Look, I think if you're like if he's addicted, like if every day is just him watching hentai when he has a girlfriend, that's just weird. That doesn't make
if
sense.
he's
Yeah,
look,
you
if
know
he's
what? I
addicted,
think-
then it's a whole different ball game.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think she'd have a problem otherwise.
Nah, she might.
I doubt it.
She
No, I doubt
might.
it. I think like once in a blue moon, he just watches hentai. I don't think she'd bother too much.
How often is too often? Huh?
Fucking maybe
every day.
probably
day.
yeah, every day.
Once a day is too often? You guys think
I'm
so?
pretty sure there's people who do it every day.
Yeah, probably are honestly. It's probably people who do it like every other hour or something like that.
You never know. There's probably people like that as well.
The world, I remember seeing this. The world masturbation record is like 43 or
And then
something
he died.
In what?
The guy
In what?
died.
in one day,
Oh my god.
And he
and
died.
he died. He died.
Oh,
Died,
bro.
man.
He's taking the piss at that point.
Yeah, but at least he's got a world record. I mean, it's a worthy sacrifice.
World
if you ask me.
record.
His skeleton
What a
has a
world
world
record.
record. He's gone. He's long gone. What's the point of the world record?
He took one for the team, you know, like at 42, and they're like, man, here.
And then the next day, some random nerd just breaks it in a day. 44.
And then he
Boom.
also-
He's dead and his record's dead. Who wins?
Nah, man, I think personally he's taken a good one for the team because you're like
Look, I think maybe you should talk about that once somebody actually breaks that record.
exactly.
Fair enough.
Because
For
right now it's
he deserves
unbroken.
it. For now, he
Yeah,
deserves
for
it.
now, he deserves it.
Right now, he's the reason you know not to do past 42 or whatever the number was.
43.
Yeah, no, don't do past 42. You'll probably die.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Okay, that's true.
Right.
Anyway, back to the thing. I just want to finish it off. I want to say that I don't think he should justify it. It's pretty weird if you're addicted. If it's once in a while, then just tell her.
I think there's more
Yeah, exactly.
circumstances here. Like, do they have an active sex life? Is it? It's a bit weird.
Yeah, but if that was the case,
I mean-
again, she shouldn't be bothered. In that case, that's easy
Yeah,
to justify.
exactly.
Like, why does it
No,
affect
like
you?
actually, yeah, exactly. If they don't have a sex life, then it shouldn't bother her at all.
No, if
They
they
have a
don't, it
sex
should.
life.
The guy is probably like 11 years old. Why are we bothered?
I mean,
No. I mean,
if our
like,
viewers
if-
are 11 years old, we should be bothered about our viewers. We don't have anybody else to talk about.
no, I mean, like, if when I say that she shouldn't be bothered. I mean, she's not providing anything to him. Then
No, we don't know that. We don't know that. Maybe he's so obsessed with hentai, he can't just like, he's not interested in anything else.
honestly, just throwing hypotheticals here and there. So like,
Of course,
we don't know
have
anything.
Exactly.
We don't
So
know
just-
anything.
Guys, the submissions need to be more detailed. We need more background.
I want like
I mean,
paragraph
you-
submissions. Paragraph submissions for next video.
Fucking submit like a world-class essay. Needs to be published in the New York Times before you can send it to us.
We're like the agony aunts of the 21st century, man.
Is that it? Are we saying anything else about this one? No?
I think this is
Man,
it.
we're
Good.
We're good.
We've exhausted this as much as that guy exhausted his balls.
That's a nice analogy there. I like that.
Okay. Fine. Next one. This is a very personal question. Who is the hottest out of the three of you?
Shreyas, what do you think?
Thank you. I think it's okay. I thought you were gonna say it's me, but
He didn't even
I think
say
it's
no homo. He got caught over there. You got caught lacking. I'm gonna say me because I don't want to say no homo right now.
Guys. I said Shreyas.
I think it's-
What about you? I was asking him.
it's me. It's
Oh.
me. I think it's me.
Okay, my bad. I got caught lacking there then.
All right. We gotta do a vote for this. We gotta vote for this. I mean,
Yeah.
personally, I think it's me. What do you think?
If
Look,
if I say anything except me, I lose my reputation as a narcissist. So I'm gonna say me.
All right, Shreyas, what do you?
That means you're considering someone other than not yourself.
No.
Oh yeah. That means he just said it because he had to save his narcissistic
No, I said
reputation.
if I do, then I would not be a narcissist at all. That doesn't mean I'm not
Yeah,
considering
so, like,
somebody else anyway. I don't have to be considering somebody else.
I mean, but you could be. It's a possibility then.
Yeah, I could be, but that doesn't mean I am.
So
Could be, and that's
Rahul
all
has
we need.
proved it. It's either me or Shreyas.
Yeah, I think it's
You
me.
just put yourself out of this game, man. It's pretty sad.
I want you to explain how that's proof that I was considering you both.
Who else is there on the podcast right now? My brother.
Why am I considering anybody else in the first place?
Probably think it's like Shikhar who's the hottest or something like that.
Okay, now you
Shikhar or
brought that
Nikhil.
up. You're bringing up
that's,
guests.
It's a bit weird, Shreyas.
Yeah, that's very weird.
Look, I already said I think it's myself. Okay.
Okay, fine.
You think, so you aren't even sure about
You
that.
get a pass, alright. You get a pass.
I think as in it is my opinion that it is
Shreyas
myself.
thinks it's
Others
him.
might have different opinions.
I know it's me, Maynard knows it's him.
No, you don't, Rahul. You're
I-
lying. You said it's probably someone else, but because of my narcissistic
No,
reputation, it's
don't
me.
switch up my words now. I said if I said anything except myself, I wouldn't be a narcissist.
Exactly. So assuming you
This
weren't
is-
a narcissist, it would be either one
Why?
of us.
Why are you assuming I'm a narcissist?
Riveting conversations and controversial conversation.
Why are you assuming I'm a
It
narcissist
is-
when you said it yourself?
You know what? The hottest among the three of us is Rahul. Right, there you go. You can have it.
He didn't say no. He didn't say no.
It's fine.
He didn't say no homo again. He didn't say no homo again.
Jeez. Once I never said anything the first time.
Okay, yeah, the first time he was asking you, Shreyas. So that's fine.
Yeah, so
That's it. That's the question. He just asked the
That is the
question,
question.
and bounced.
and
You
you
know
got
why
the
I don't say
answers.
no homo because it's homophobic, and I don't dig that homophobic life, man.
I mean, you can just not want to be gay. That's not homophobic.
Isn't homophobic being scared of gay people?
Yeah, you don't like gay people at all.
No, homophobic is being scared of homes.
The funny thing is, most homophobic people are just gay themselves.
No,
Honestly,
I don't
though,
think
like
so. Really, what?
Yeah.
And-
There's so many people who've just been homophobic,
maybe
of them
not
coming
like
out
maybe
later.
not majority, but like a lot of them. So
Yeah.
like I remember seeing one thing. One guy in the U.S., Alabama, obviously. He's like he was advocating for like conversion therapy and all that shit.
Okay.
And then they found him banging some guy in his office.
Okay. How did they find him, by the way? They just walked into the
I have
office.
no idea how they probably just walked in and
Like the whole
found
court
him.
just walked in while he's advocating.
Oh my god.
So that's basically how it turns out for a lot of people. Maybe not most, but a lot of people.
Okay.
A lot of homophobic people.
Okay. Next submission.
Let's move.
Sorry, I keep coughing. Okay, next submission. How on earth do I let go of my ex?
Oh, this is a very good question.
It's a great question.
Uh,
Shreyas, help us out with some insights.
Go first, Shreyas.
Right.
Go first.
Right. So basically, you just block them everywhere, and you
That's
just
horrible
don't
advice.
text them.
That's horrible advice.
It worked for me.
That's like the
It
most
worked for
childish
me.
thing you can do.
Worst advice on this planet.
It worked for me.
Honestly,
It
why
worked
would
for
you even
me.
do that?
I mean, obviously it worked because you can't, like,
Text her now.
yeah, text or whatever.
Exactly.
What
That
if
doesn't
she...
mean.
I mean, no one says you can't
wait.
unblock them
We're
later.
assuming here. How do we know it's a she? It could be a he, Rahul.
Fair enough. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
It's a she in this case, but
You're lying. You can see it on your face.
how? Okay. Anyway, leaving that aside, assuming it's a she or a he, I don't care.
See?
You block them, you move on. Okay, and then
The
later if
question
you
is,
want
how
to,
do you move on? It's not, oh, block them and just move on.
that's how you move on. You block them.
Why didn't I think of that? It's like that thing where it's like
If you're
homeless build a
homeless,
home.
just buy a house. Okay, so
No,
that was completely useless. Shreyas was completely useless. I don't know why you
I'm
expected
telling you.
anything more in
I'm
this
telling you.
avenue.
Look, I'm telling you, it was solid advice. Right? You guys just don't
Sure,
see it.
sure, man.
You know what you should do? You should take some time out.
On it, no. Though it depends. It depends on how the relationship ended.
What if it was a
I-
tsunami-based breakup?
No, that's a fair point. That's a fair point.
Like if it ended badly, you block. If it ended well, then it's gonna be hard to block and all that stuff. So
So that, yeah,
I
exactly.
just
So what do you do?
just try not texting them as much. I guess.
So what's the protocol for a tsunami-based breakup?
the fuck
That's
is
what
a
he said. That's what he
tsunami-based
said.
breakup?
Blocks them with a tsunami-based breakup.
Yeah, it's where you're like you get separated because of a tsunami and you can't talk to them.
Where all the waves come crashing down.
It's a pretty sad state. It's happened to quite a few people.
Okay.
That's really sad. That's how it be.
Yeah.
But it's how it be sometimes, But yeah, I mean, if you're like on good terms with them still, I'd say just talk to them less than you normally do because you're trying to get over them, and it's not gonna help if it's not
Bro,
gonna help
obviously
if
they're
you.
trying not to talk. That's the whole point of okay, look. Let me say mine first, then you can go back to yours. Just take a minute and think about it maybe.
No, wait. So that's where I went with the whole blocking thing. You're trying to talk to them less, so you block them, but obviously that won't work for a lot of people. So maybe you know what? You just talk. You just say your shit, and I'll think about it, and I'll get back to you.
He's a stalker and a
I
serial
had-
killer. He doesn't know
I
what the
had
normal
some.
stuff
Look,
is.
I had some really good advice, but I forgot it all.
That's why I told you to think
Uh,
about it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna think about it.
Okay. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you the best way. Focus on something else. Okay? That could be maybe somebody else or something else. Like, I mean, you've seen everyone getting way fitter than they were when they were in a relationship. That's the thing. Yeah?
Look, I wouldn't say somebody else because that's like the whole thing about rebounds and all that stuff.
It doesn't have to be a
So-
rebound. You could date someone else. You could find someone better.
Yeah, I know, but like it
It's
could
a
just
rebound.
it is a
And
rebound.
the-
You're just using
doesn't have
them
to
to
be-
fill the void in your heart. That
It
kind
doesn't
of
have to
shit.
be instantly. That's what I'm saying. Either somebody or something. Like something
I
to
would-
be the.
That is
First
good
rebound.
advice. Yeah, focus on something else. That is what I was thinking of, but I went with block because I'm a dumbass. But
Yeah, sure. That's what he was thinking of.
How
Minon.
did you
Exactly
miss
after
both?
I say it, that is what he was thinking.
no,
of.
you
How did
made
you
me.
mix both of them
I
up?
remember it because you said it.
Okay.
Right. So yeah, you focus on something else.
Seems sus
And-
to me, man.
I'll tell you the best thing is go to the gym or play a sport. If you're not into all of that, just do whatever you love doing.
Ah man, best way to get over an ex is I don't know if you've heard, but I think we've discussed it before. It's hentai. Okay. It's
Fair. That could be better. You never know. That could be a better option.
Good work.
Yeah, I mean, anime girls.
I mean, imagine all
Anime
those
girls.
times when your girlfriend would just walk into your room and question you for looking at Japanese drawn tits. Imagine a life where that doesn't happen. Yeah.
Imagination becomes reality.
Yeah, look at that. All of a sudden, you can look at Japanese drawn tits the whole day, and nobody's gonna stop you.
That's fair.
What's
Sounds
missing in your
amazing.
life?
Sounds like the dream. Sounds like the dream.
Your ex. What's an ex?
What's an ex to an anime girl?
Just go from like Jessica to Sakura.
Exactly.
What if an anime girl
Are
is
you
your
watching
ex?
Sakura hentai?
No, it's a Japanese name. It could be Sakura.
What if the anime girl is your ex?
I don't know, man. I highly doubt that. My
It's
ex-
possible though. You never know where 2020 is going.
If your ex is
Anime
Sakura,
girls could be real.
if your ex is
If your
Sakura,
ex-
do anything to get her back and not be your ex.
Just
Yeah,
don't
what's-
get over it.
What's your take on it, Tarun?
Didn't I just
Hentai,
tell you
you
my
just said-
take on?
you just said it, hentai.
Just like
Wait,
a
what
few
do you-
seconds.
Well, you're the one who suggested that. Okay.
Who do you think it was?
That was Shreyas.
What on earth?
Hentai.
Right.
Fair enough.
Let's
That's it.
like I'll summarize it. If it ended badly, block and just block.
The other
If it
option
ended-
is hentai.
If it ended kind of well, you watch hentai or you focus on something else.
That's stupid advice, man. Don't focus on something else. You'd be
I mean, something else could be hentai.
exactly.
True.
It's not
Hentai
could be. It should be hentai.
Fair enough.
Okay, good point. But
Okay.
yeah, that's how you get over an ex.
Okay. That's good. This is good advice. This is good advice. Whoever sent this in, be happy you heard this from us. You can move on to better things.
Life advice from the three retards.
Whoa.
That's pretty offensive, man. To all
That's
the
pretty
retards
offensive,
I'm sorry.
on this planet.
The three morons.
That's still.
Nah, that's not offensive. There are a lot of
Yeah,
morons
alright,
in this
yes,
world.
Maybe.
Anyway, next
The
submission.
three of
next
them are right
submission.
here.
Okay. Arranged or love marriage?
The
Oh.
words of a famous man. Mummy, daddy, I want a love marriage. You heard that one? It's a pretty dope song.
Okay. So why not arranged marriage?
Because most of the time, your mommy and daddy will set you up with a girl you do not want to be with. It will probably
Most-
be
Most of the time. Is it
Imagine,
always?
most of the time.
imagine playing the lottery with your wife.
Yeah, exactly. That is literally what it is.
I feel like the guys have more say in it than the girls do. Girls just like walk around. I mean, they just stay at home and guys just come flocking.
Bro,
It's
that's
sad.
so
Yeah, but the guys
offensive. It's
guys
like,
have a say in it, but they still have a very limited option.
come on, man. Did you just actually say girls just walk?
No, I said girls sit at home
Just
and guys
walk?
flock.
No,
Look, so
man.
like
Walking
even
seems
if the
pretty
guys
offensive.
even if the guys have like more choice than the girls, it's still a very limited choices compared to love marriage. I mean, actually, technically, in love marriage, there's only like one choice: is the person you're in love with.
No, that's dumb.
I'll tell you what though. If you have an arranged marriage, you have fewer chances of getting into like a hentai addiction. Because
How do you
she's
come
not,
up with
Everything's
that?
loose.
because she's not
Everything
gonna
loops
dump
back to
you.
hentai.
She's not gonna dump you, and you're not going to have an ex.
Okay, yeah. So it won't end badly, but you still could have the hentai addiction. That's what
It won't end. It
that-
won't end.
Yeah, it won't
That's
end.
the whole
Yes,
thing.
that's what you meant.
It's pretty foolproof, man.
Get into arranged marriage if you want to watch hentai, or just don't date at all. Then why do you want a marriage for that?
What are
Don't-
you saying?
exactly.
What
Just
are you-
watch hentai. Why get the girl into it? Make her sit over there and watch you watch hentai.
She's a
You could
cuck
get the girl into hentai as well.
It's a cuck girl.
There has to be a word for cuck girls.
There should be cuckis.
Curl?
I'm going to
Cuckus.
I'm going to look it up.
Yeah.
Cuck Queen.
Queen, yes, Cuck Queen. It is literally called Cuck Queen.
Why do they get the fancy, powerful
Why
word?
did it, why did it get called Cuck Queen?
First of all,
Guys,
it's
it's just
spelled
called
different.
Cuck.
It's not in Queen. It's Quan. Quean. Sorry. What?
No, it's Kakor and Kakon, something like that.
What? No,
Yeah,
no.
it's
What?
It's
Kakor.
Cuck Queen. It's Cuck
It's
Queen. I
Kakor
don't
and
know where.
Kakon. It's Kakor and Kakon, I'm sure.
Check. What's your source?
I'm telling you.
Everything
Cuck on and
says
cuck
Cuck
off.
Queen.
Cuck on and cuck off.
Gotta start a new private session because that's not what we want to be searching. Yeah, it's Kakon and Kakor.
What the fuck is a
Pretty
cuck on
sure.
and cuck off?
I haven't found that in a single search
Yeah.
result.
Cuck on.
I don't know where you found.
Just
Yeah, I
search.
look. I look up
Don't
cuck on
search
and I
for
get
that word.
cuckoos.
Search for
I get
female cuck
cuckoos.
and see what pops up.
I get cuckoos. The
Is
bird.
Hillary technically a cuck? Well, this is
There we go.
interesting.
Hillary.
Okay, yay, the pronunciation
Oh.
guide has uploaded a
Oh,
video for it.
Hillary Clinton. You mean Hillary Clinton?
Yeah, is she technically a cuck because
How
how
are
she
you?
stayed with Bill despite all the cheating for political power? I mean, that was a smart move. Anyway, that's a read for another day. To come back to
It's a
this and
smart
read about
move.
the
It's
story.
also, it is a cuck
Kakain.
move, but it's also a smart
Kakain.
move.
It's
It's a smart move,
Kakain.
but it's also a cuck move.
Guys, it's Kakain. I just checked like the pronunciation guide.
You know, screw all that. I'm saying it's a cuckhead because it sounds best. Can we move on now?
Okay.
Cuckhead.
What is the original question?
Is
Oh, I forgot.
Shreyas a cuck? Was that it?
The question is
That
arranged
is
marriage
not-
and love marriage.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
close
you
enough.
went all the way to cuck.
Inevitable.
Alright. So it depends on whether you want a marriage that will last forever and have hentai, or a marriage that won't last forever and not have hentai.
Whichever option
think
has
the choice is
hentai,
on.
just go for it, man.
That's fine. We have no say in it. It's up to you. It's a personal preference.
Nah, man, it's not really
Yeah.
personal preference. You're a loser if you choose love marriages. It's pretty.
Hentai, man.
Yeah, but it's
Think
you
about
are a
the-
loser, but it's personal preference in the end, so it doesn't
Just
matter.
remember that.
Maybe he wants to be a loser. Maybe that's what he
Personally
wants.
Maybe.
preferenced being a loser.
Okay,
It's pretty cool. I'm not complaining.
absolutely. Fine. Once again, we move on.
Yet again.
Wow. Would you rather be called cute or hot, and would you want your partner to be cute or hot? Any one of you can take the reins on this one.
Man,
Why don't you take the reins on this one?
I asked you
You've
first.
been directing it. You've been directing to us this entire time. You take the reins on this one.
There's a reason why I'm directing him.
you know what? I'll take the reins on this one. Look at that guy.
Excellent. Cool.
Gotta set the example here.
Big man.
Anyway, why would you want to be called cute after the age of 15? I don't really know. Unless
No, I think when they say cute, they still mean attractive. Cute doesn't mean you're a child. It's not like the same as a
Man,
puppy
if-
being cute
if-
or
if you have,
baby
like,
being cute.
long blonde hair and you like study well or something. then
So
the
that's what you
girls-
find cute, Menon.
Girls would probably call
You're
you
into
cute.
blondes. No, that's commendable. It's
I was
commendable.
talking about guys.
Wait, what?
I was talking about guys.
You were talking about blonde guys being cute.
Yeah, how girls would probably find them cute
Okay.
instead of
Girls.
hot.
How girls will find them cute, alright.
Yeah. Instead of how maybe a ripped guy like Shreyas, that would be hot.
Yeah.
True, true.
Yeah. Very
Yeah.
right.
That's why he doesn't show his body on camera. It's pretty obvious.
Okay, but that brings us to so this
Have any of you showed your body on camera?
fair point.
Rahul has
Touche.
come pretty close.
Have I?
Yeah.
When?
Don't worry about it. Sign up to the Controversial Conversation OnlyFans to find more.
Start a Patreon as well.
Just started
Okay.
everything.
Fine, let's not stray away once again. So you said that there are two different kinds. That hot is like with abs or with like females. Very, I don't know what do you consider a
A
female.
hot guy would probably turn you on, yeah.
Not
Cute
me.
guys. I mean,
Not me, Menon. I don't know about you.
No,
That's
I
true.
meant to turn you on intentionally, Rahul.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's what he meant.
right, so a hot guy would turn a girl on, and a cute guy would probably like make the girl
Take her
all
to the
like
beach or something.
yeah, exactly.
That's massively stereotypical though.
What do you
This
want
is
her
that
to
is.
do? What do
We're
you want her
literally
to
the
talking hot
opposite.
and cute, man. I
take
mean, they're
take her
literally
to the
talking hot and cute, man.
yeah
That is literally
the
the
most
epitome of
yeah.
stereotypes.
You want to
Oh.
take her to the Caribbean Sea, huh?
No, like somebody who's called hot and somebody who's called cute. I don't know what's the big difference.
You want me
I
to
don't
take
get
her
it.
to various chemical labs around the state?
What's wrong with that? Maybe she's a chemist.
I didn't say it was wrong. I just said it's pretty unlikely.
Alright, so leaving the chemistry behind, or maybe you shouldn't leave the chemistry behind, but essentially, like it doesn't matter, honestly, if I get called cute or hot. I would actually want to be
So
called
it just
hot.
goes for anybody. It doesn't
It
matter
does,
if they
it
call him
does
cute or
matter.
hot.
It does
They
matter
DM
actually.
him, he's
I would
theirs.
rather be called hot, but I wouldn't mind being called cute.
I don't know, man. Cute is just more wholesome at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like hot would fade over time.
Probably. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so
As
what do you
for
want your partner to be, cute or hot?
I don't care. Like you said, I'll just
Ah,
go for anybody. I just go for anybody. I don't care.
He learned from his mistakes ever since that desperate girl stopped texting him.
She saw the podcast and she stopped texting me. It's how it is.
oh, come on!
Yeah,
Don't blame
man.
our podcast for it.
Don't blame it on the podcast, man. Come on.
It's because you haven't pulled. It's
What?
dumb. Just because he hasn't pulled.
Oh, okay.
Why would I pull on someone who texts me every 15 minutes? That is neither hot nor cute.
You just
That is,
said we were talking about her stopping.
that is ugly.
All right,
Oh,
man.
oh.
That's pretty offensive. I don't know about you,
That
man.
is, that is
People
no. I
people are beautiful on the inside, Shreyas.
Yeah, man. Just because
Please,
someone gives, like, what if she had an emergency? What if she needed like notes or something? What's wrong with you, man?
Yeah, it's possible. She wanted to know about your college because she's joining.
You
'cause
just
she
called
probably
the
did
person
juniors.
ugly because they wanted notes. Do you feel? How do you feel about that?
Yeah.
fuck them notes.
Wow.
Get
Oh,
notes from somebody else. That's how it
did he
is.
just say nuns? Did he just say nuns?
No,
I said somebody
I hope
else.
not. I hope not.
Get note from nuns.
That's a sin. That's a sin.
It's a sin.
The eighth deadly sin. Fuck them nuns.
I'll tell you what. Cute people can be hot, but hot people can't be cute. So cute. It has to be cute.
Yeah, it's like.
Think about it. Think about it.
Wasn't it? Wait, why isn't it the other way around? Hot
No,
people
it's
can be
not.
cute people.
No, hot people can't be cute.
And you can be, like you said, you can do cute things and hot things.
No, it's different. It's different. Like,
You know, I get what he's saying here because not really. Fuck it.
I don't know. I don't think you have an example for, but you know what I mean.
I'll tell you an example for it. Alexandra Daddario. What's her name?
True. Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
Alexander
right.
Daddario.
That's right.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like a perfect example. Cute
at
can be
that,
hot, but hot
guys.
can be cute.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's my thing. Shreyas doesn't care if they're cute or hot.
She
Oh.
just wants Shrek.
A fair choice.
Yeah,
A
who
good
doesn't?
choice.
Who doesn't?
Yeah. That's it. That sums that one up.
I don't think that the person who sent us this, I don't think they've been called cute or hot. So they're just like anticipating for when they're called, which is better.
Which should they prefer? Which should
Yeah.
they feel most psyched about? Okay.
It's pretty sad for you, man. You should probably reevaluate your life.
They're just basing this on like completely hypotheticals. Maybe
Ooh.
they have been called cute and hot.
Yeah, it was Shreyas who sent it, man. Confirmed.
Yeah, man, it's me. I send submissions to my own podcast. Yes.
Pretty desperate, man. Pretty desperate.
Actually, that. Do you guys send
That's not a
submissions?
bad
to your
idea.
podcast?
Not yet, but we probably should.
Don't tell the viewers, you idiots.
Yeah, they probably still won't get it.
Yeah. Bloody the IQ of the citizens nowadays, man.
No, so like this is what. So you should send like purposely terrible questions so they can't think cannot possibly be you. So
They
it's
can't
you.
see the submissions anyway. That means we'd be talking about the terrible ones, which would be bad for the podcast. Anyway.
I don't
Okay,
know.
yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Shreyas is just off his zone right now, man.
Yeah,
Must-
today
I am-
he hasn't been the same today.
I am really sleepy, honestly.
I don't see it.
That's a bad excuse.
That's
That's
a
a bad
bad
excuse. You
excuse.
sleep at like 4 a.m. every day.
It's the desperate girl.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
exactly. I'm
It's the
sleeping
desperate girl,
because I'm
isn't it?
sleeping
She's
deprived.
changed
Okay,
stuff.
okay. I have a very good submission.
Also, I think it's the hair. So
Okay, can I go?
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
What should be the age difference between two people in a relationship ideally? And if it is a heterosexual relationship, is it fine if the girl's age is greater than the guy's?
Yeah, man. Sure.
yeah,
Be my
sure.
guest.
How much
As
should the
long as
age difference between two people be?
okay, so like
45 years is
uh,
comfortable. I don't know.
45 years, yeah.
Anything
That
less than
that
that?
is
10
a
and 55.
possibility if you're filthy rich, because I've seen a lot of people get married for money. Straight up, like they don't even hide it.
So Shreyas, there's a possibility for you.
You could get anyone, Shreyas. You could get anybody.
Except that desperate girl who left you, which you should
Yeah,
probably.
she's long gone.
Yeah.
Blue.
I don't care about her, man. Just
Yeah.
I don't care.
sure.
I can see the pain in your voice.
He's probably still checking his DMs every morning, hoping it pops up. Shreyas. But no, it never will.
I think he's given up at this point. Anyway.
Anyway, how much
Yeah.
should the ideal age difference be, in your opinion?
I think there's like I think there's like two different categories to this: school and after school.
True.
Because like
I agree.
because like somebody after school, even if the age difference is not very large, there's still going to be like a massive like maturity difference. So, for example, a 19-year
Somebody
old
after
and
school or in school?
after school and in school. I'm saying like a 19-year-old and a maybe 16-year-old. It's a
Oh,
3-year
yeah.
difference, which is
Yeah.
not very big in like larger age groups. But
There's a huge difference in maturity. I get it.
yeah, exactly.
That's a fair point. And you can see it. It's visibly like it's evident that there is a huge difference in levels.
Ah, that sounded suspicious, man. That sounded hella suspicious. I don't know about you, but
No, I
you
the
can
person I
visibly
dated
see the
was a year older
differences
than me,
between a
right?
16-year-old and a 19-year-old.
No, I just meant older age.
Anyway, let's go move on.
Okay, either way, even if it was, I'd be the younger one. So I'm not in the wrong in any way.
So I think he was talking about me there, but yeah. So anyway,
Go on.
yeah. So anyway, and like for the second part of the question is whether a girl is older than a guy. Who cares, honestly?
I mean,
Unless
in school,
unless it's like fucking 80-year-old girl and a 10 year sorry not 10-year-old guy. Why did I say 10-year-old guy? But 20-year-old guy
Why is that a thing though? Why is that?
or
Why
or
is
a
it so
20-year-old
common
girl
that
and
the
a
guy is
20-year-old
older? Why
I
are
don't know.
guys usually older?
I don't know, man. Honestly,
I think it stems from the notion that the girl should be able to accompany the man for his whole life, but that's really, really outdated, and I don't even.
No, I think it's just because they fancy people older than them at that age, at
No,
one
no, no,
certain
no,
age.
no. From what I've heard, it's that the girl should probably accompany the man for her entire life. I mean, his entire life.
Where did you hear this? I mean,
It's-
I've heard it
it's-
as well,
yeah,
but
it's
where
an
did you come across that?
older notion. I'm not really sure where I heard it.
Because I know I've seen that like the first years in college are always like, oh, this is a senior. He's like, I don't know. I'm into seniors more than. It's pretty common.
Is Rahul a
Yeah.
senior?
and that's one more thing. So like you can find girls talking about dating older guys, but you will almost never find a guy talking about dating a younger girl.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. Which is not a bad thing. There's nothing wrong with that. I feel like
Yeah,
it's more
exactly.
normal actually.
See, I think it's probably because guys care less about that. What
About
do you think?
age.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if it's legal age, then yeah, probably. I don't think they care.
If
as
she's
much.
hot, if she's hot slash cute, it doesn't matter unless it's legal. I mean,
And ever
except if
since the advent of American Pie, I think guys have always fancied much older women.
Do you not? Not
not.
much, but older.
Yeah, no, that's what I said. Ever since the advent of that movie,
Yeah.
guys have
Wait,
almost
you guys fancy
universally.
older women?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it depends on
I
how
do.
old. I mean,
Shreyas,
it depends on how
you're
old.
kidding if you say no.
Shreyas, what's wrong with you, man?
Like, I mean, like couple of years older, okay, fine. But like, if you're talking
Yeah,
like mills,
max Okay, why would you not then?
What do you mean? Why would I not? I don't like milfs.
We got a nun here. We got a nun. Anyway,
Oh my god. Do you realize there's a reason for that what's it called? An abbreviation?
Yeah, but like I don't like them. They're not the kind of people I like to f.
have fun with, because that's
Have fun with.
wholesome.
Yeah, that's what f stands for.
Stands
In
for
milf.
fun.
The more you know.
Okay, so you're 1 in 100.
Anyway, I mean, but other than that, I think like you'd think that a generational gap of like 15 years is really uncomfortable, but I don't know, man. Especially now more than ever, even generational gaps are getting along really well.
True.
You know that guy, the French president, I think Emmanuel Macron.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He's dating
His
someone older? I mean younger?
he's dating his English teacher from
Yeah,
school.
Oh.
from when he was in proper primary school, I think.
That's like the Chad I don't know.
The most Chad move. And then imagine
power-
becoming the French prime minister.
Wow.
I just
Living the dream.
he rules the world right now, man.
Yeah.
But one thing though, like okay, never mind. I lost my
Look,
train of thought.
I think at one particular point it just gets screwed up because like they will get older than you before you get basically they get older before you do, and you can see it
Yeah, yeah.
visibly. I think
I just remember.
Keanu Reeves' girlfriend or wife. Have you seen her?
Yeah, she's about the same age, right, as him.
No, she's way older. She has like grayed out hair, and then Keanu Reeves looks pretty young. He's not that young either, but he looks pretty young.
No, but they're literally the same age, though. I think.
Are they?
Like they,
Oh, that's just
she looks
strange.
older.
She
She
looks way
looks
older.
older.
Maybe,
It's,
yeah,
it's
maybe.
Keanu Reeves, man. Have you seen those
Yeah.
memes where Keanu is like immortal?
He doesn't
Exactly the
grow.
same.
You find
It's
a
true. It's true.
painting. Yeah.
Like if he gets that
Keanu,
whole Neo haircut, like the whole Matrix haircut,
He'll still look the same.
he look the same. I don't see any difference. It's just the beard and the hair at this point. It's crazy.
So going back to like the previous part of this topic, I feel like if somebody were to date a much older guy or girl, it's just probably just for the money, honestly. Then otherwise, why would you do it?
Much older, yeah, fine. Much
Yeah,
older, yeah,
much
that makes
older.
sense.
I mean,
I
And
think
that's the whole concept
what did you
of
say the
sugar
max?
daddies and sugar mommies and all this stuff.
Right. Hmm. What do you say the max age is? The max limit, like you can't go above this age
before it
difference.
becomes for money,
Yeah,
I'd say about 20? 20 years is it's a
20 years is
solid.
a lot.
But it's probably the most solid
20 years.
option.
Yeah, I would say around 20 years too. Yeah,
This is I'm
I would
talking
say
about
at that
dating,
point.
I'm not talking about like just I don't know messing around.
Yeah, until if you're like
Yeah.
35 and the girl is like 20 or even the other way around, it's pretty comfortable at the end of the day.
Fair enough. Yeah. Hmm.
So
That makes
yeah,
sense,
that's
yeah.
our thoughts on the topic, I guess.
Okay. One last one.
Let's move.
You have a good amount of time left. We've actually gone through the very good ones. Okay, I've said that. So now the people who send in the other ones know that we don't. I mean, I
Like
don't
them. You don't like
like
them.
the question.
They're bad. They're
Wow,
bad.
that's
Pretty
a bad.
Step your game up, guys. Pretty mediocre stuff.
Have you ever got hooked to advertisements or any one in particular?
What?
I mean, he
What?
basically says, "Do you like certain advertisements? If you have, I don't know. I have one in mind.
Washing powder Nirma comes to
It's
mind.
been
Shreyas in the
washing powder
Discord.
is the classic.
Yeah, you like the ad though. I just like have fond memories of the time. I don't really like the ad
Yeah,
itself.
Yeah, you can
The
relate
song is stuck in my
advertisements.
head.
Yeah, you can
Yeah, the
relate
song
Like you
is
say
stuck in my
washing
head.
powder,
times.
you say washing powder, Nirma automatically pops into my mind.
Fair enough. No, but do you not like have a favorite ad of all time?
It's been such a long time since I've seen like a proper ad, honestly.
Yeah.
What about
Oh,
you, Rahul? Do you have a favorite ad?
Shreyas, if you were on Discord the class group, our group, I was playing this
Yeah.
ad. It's like I think it was Nestle. I don't know if you noticed. Me and a friend of mine were talking. So there's this ad where it's about this lady is formed out of milk. It's a Nestle ad. She just jumps out of the milk, starts dancing. This is really
Not lady,
Oh, right.
like that figurine.
yeah. What do you know what it is?
It's not really a lady, is it?
No, it's a lady. It's a lady.
No,
She becomes a woman.
I remember seeing a very similar ad like on YouTube.
Must have been for
Uh,
Amma because that's what I remember.
no, so it was a foreign ad for a foreign ice cream company.
Okay, that
So
wasn't
it
it.
was like
But go on.
no, there was one guy. He's literally made out of ice cream and he's eating himself.
Oh,
He's
that
like
one.
giving
That's
like
creepy as hell, bro. That's creepy as hell. That was
Jesus
that is
exactly.
on posted on all the scary Instagram pages.
Yeah.
It wasn't that one. I'm not. I don't fancy that one.
He's giving like the creepiest stare to the camera as well. It's
Yeah,
like
his eyes were massive as well. It's pretty creepy. No, I don't know. I actually went on YouTube and I dug around and found the video just on that day during class. I wanted to find it. I don't know. It's a Nestle ad. It's a pretty. It's there's these ads which just give you nostalgia. Like you feel sad but happy at the same time. It's like a very weird feeling.
It's a bittersweet feeling. That's what you're looking for.
Yeah, it's strange. It's strange. Like you like listening to it, but it brings back a lot of better times which you wish you were in.
You're literally describing nostalgia.
Yeah.
when I was a kid, there was this one like washing machine ad. I think it gave me nightmares. It wasn't really even that scary either. I don't know why it gave me nightmares, but it was basically like just a washing machine circling around, then becomes into various different types of circular shapes, and yeah, so that was basically it. But then I had a
Okay.
dream. That was
Okay.
basically it. And then I had a dream that a washing machine turned into a whirlpool, and I got sucked into the whirlpool.
Okay, that's
And ever since then, I don't like that. I have not don't I don't have like positive memories of that
no,
washing
I
machine.
get that. I get that though. Like you could have a dream about something that's not scary at all, but the dream could make that whole thing. Basically, some things can give other things a bad experience. I
Yeah,
get that.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's fair. Oh, I think we've come to the end of this one then.
Yeah, I mean,
It's always a sad state when we reach the end of a podcast, man. It's like come to an end.
It's always good to start off high. No, it's actually the opposite. Is it? I don't know. I think
I,
the podcast is better if we start off on a high and then end up low because most people don't
Yeah,
stay until the end.
nobody even
I
bothers staying
like,
like 1 hour.
the first two submissions are fantastic. This one was meh. My favorite ad, really.
It's
I don't
fine,
know,
man.
man. It's surprising this is better than some of the other ones we've got.
If we were a nostalgia based podcast, that would have been our best submission. So it's just
Is that a thing?
context.
Nostalgia
Yeah,
based
of course,
podcast.
of course.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Actually,
People
we
review
could like
old music. People
bring
review old televisions and gadgets and all.
Oh yeah, those are they're not podcasts. There's channels for them,
No,
right?
no, no. I'm talking about podcasts strictly. I saw. I was browsing through my podcast like recommendations for me, and I saw one where a guy on podcast exclusively reviews gadgets that he had when he was a kid.
Oh, that's pretty sick,
Yeah,
actually.
that was pretty intense. He reviewed the SNES and stuff, and it was pretty intense.
oh yeah, that's I remember like I have some really good memories with like older game consoles like the Game Boy
Of
and the
course, yeah.
NDS. There was a Spider-Man 3 game on the Game Boy.
Oh
I
man.
could never I
Oh,
could
I
never
remember. I
beat.
remember. Yeah, yeah. Have you played Ultimate Spider-Man on the Game Boy? Any of you?
I've not played it on the Game Boy. I played it on the PC though.
I never even
Yeah.
had.
PC was sick. That was one of the best Spider-Man games ever made.
Honestly,
But the Game Boy one had this music. It's really nostalgic. You don't know, so I won't bring it up now. But just check it out.
We'll get to it another day. We also
Maybe.
have a fair share of nostalgia-based concepts. I'd say.
True.
send us some nostalgia questions.
No, please don't. We'll get into it on our own terms.
Yeah, it's. There's a reason we're the podcasters. So
Honestly though, you could send like a question about what is your favorite phone, and we could go into
Yeah.
nostalgia because we just keep changing topics all the time. So
I wouldn't bring that question up personally. What is your favorite phone?
phone?
That's the dumbest question
I
I've heard in my
swear.
life.
give like an example.
I hope you're not sending us submissions, Shreyas.
I am not sending submissions.
The ad one was probably him. He had this.
Probably.
I don't know, man. This guy.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah.
Menon, well, you wanna
That's
wrap
it,
things
I
up?
guess.
Let's Shreyas wrap things up for today. He's never wrapped it
Absolutely.
up.
Fantastic.
Shreyas.
Alright,
Actually, he has wrapped it
so
up once.
thank-
I don't think so, has he?
He has, with a really dull tone.
No, he started it very dull, I remember.
Alright, thanks for watching this podcast.
He's doing it
there's
again. He's
Ronaldo.
doing it again. He's doing it again.
Make sure to
Thanks for watching the
Smash-
podcast. Smash the
Yeah.
like button.
make sure
Please.
to smash like and subscribe, and don't forget to share it to all your
Again,
friends.
again.
Actually,
So
the last
generic.
part, legit.
Again.
I mean, I say the
No, but
same thing,
last-
but at least I don't say it's so dull.
More energy again.
But like last part, like legit, please share it to all your friends. You know.
Oh, now he's begging them as well. Last
It's-
part,
it's
legit,
always good.
Please share it with your friends.
He's turning us into like an e-girl podcast.
It's always good to have viewers. So more viewers. So you know.
What is he even saying? What?
What?
It's always better to have more viewers. Yeah, I know.
It is. I mean, what?
And he's telling the viewers that as well.
Anyway, I'm sleepy as all hell. I'm pretty sure Shreyas is as well, as he mentioned.
Basically, thanks for watching the video. We'll see you in the
time.
next one on episode 12. So see you later, guys.
Have a good night.
Yeah. That's not dull. But...